Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this reading for the new moon in Libra, final signs. This is a reading for those who are Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. If you don't know your sun sign, please go ahead and watch my tutorial video. It takes you through all the steps on how to find that sign. You can also find out your moon and your rising sign and watch for the meditation and reading for that sign as well if you want to dive deeper into this beautiful process that we're doing for these readings. So if you are new, welcome in. If you are not new, welcome back. If you want to watch, if you're not a final sign of the zodiac, so if you're not a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, Aquarius, or a Pisces, go ahead and click on the right video for you. The first signs of the zodiac are the Aries, the Tauruses, the Geminis, and the Cancers, and the full signs of the zodiac are the Leos, the Virgos, the Libras, and the Scorpios. So watch the right video for you. Welcome into my beautiful Sagittarians, Capricorns, Aquarians, and Pisces. We are going to be doing things a little bit differently here today. We're going to be talking about the theme of inauthenticity with this new moon in Libra. New moons are always times to start new things, new projects, new inspirations, new ideas, new. The theme that came through with the new moon in Libra when we were doing our readings for the solar month of Libra. And again, I do recommend going through and watching. If you want to know the inauthenticity in your life, I do recommend my planetary readings. They're $11.11 a month, very affordable. It highlights where Libra shows up in your chart, so you'll have to access your chart information and watch the reading or readings, there may be more than one, that are relevant to where Libra shows up in your sign, in your chart. So which planet is in Libra for you, or you're ascending, or if you don't have any Libra at all, there's also a video for that. But we did draw a card in that reading for the new moon and gave everyone advice on the inauthenticity to be aware of and the mask to take off with the new moon in Libra. That's what this Libra energy really wants out of the people that I support and I am attracting. And so if you're watching this, you're one of those. The inauthenticity of the Libra is really like helping us to balance the scales by allowing ourselves to be more authentic in our lives. Libra is all about beauty, it's all about charm, it's all about harmony, and in order to do that, the Libra energy was really coming in strong and saying there's some inauthenticity in our lives that we have to deal with, that we get to deal with, that we get to release. And with this new moon, we really can intend that we are going to move and breathe and act more authentically in our everyday lives. And this new moon energy will last until the full moon, which happens in 6 months from now. So it's really setting this new energy for us to be more authentic in our lives from now until the full moon happens 6 months from now. So we're really getting deep into this. And like I said, if you want a specific card for you on what the inauthenticity for you is this moon phase to really focus on specifically, if you're unable to get the answer through the process that we're doing here, if you just want more guidance and clarity on that, go ahead and sign up for the readings. It's devotedandvulnerable.com/services. The link is in the description of this video, and you can go ahead and sign up for that and then access your reading based on where it shows up in your chart. We are going to get started with the reading here. I'm going to activate the elements when we move into the meditation part. We're going to draw the cards here first. So you can call in and start to create a space for yourself of ceremony. Intend with me, if you want to, you don't have to, but again, with all these tools and all the stuff that I'm sharing, I really want you guys to be able to make it your own, to be guided back to the wise instinctive knowing within you. That's my whole goal. Of these services, of these practices. That's why we're doing a reading and then a meditation to go along with the reading to help us dive in further and to help you really do the exploration. You do the work so that you can see your own power and you can get back in touch with that power within you to create change in your life, to experience wonderful things, to work with the beautiful energy of the cycles and seasons that we're in, and to experience less resistance to everything in the outside world. So if you work with God, if that's your person, call that energy in. Say whatever prayer that you feel is appropriate to this time. Open that dialogue. If you work with goddesses, you can call them in. You know, we're definitely working with the goddess deck in this deck, in this reading, but you don't have to work with the goddesses in order to receive benefit from it. But if you do, call them in for sure. They're going to be here with us. You can call in your higher self. You can call in the energy of source. You can call in angels, fairies, spirit guides, ancestors, star family, whatever supports you and feels good and right. That's what we're activating. So as I draw this card, just intend that this be aligned with your highest good and the highest good of all. As we find out which first goddess wants to come through. It's this one right here. And what's the second goddess that wants to come through for this reading? I believe it's these two cards, my loves. I do like to get clarification with the pendulum. I will be doing a pendulum video sometime soon here. I just have to set myself a deadline and get that recorded for you. Okay, yes. This is the right pairing. Okay, so let's move their inauthenticity guy over here for a second as we find out the first goddess. Okay, so here she is. You can look at her. You can feel the energy and messages of her. We are going to be doing a meditation with this goddess, so feeling her vibration and remembering her face is going to be part of. You can call on that when we're in the reading or in the meditation. Sorry. It's my first time doing it like this, so I'm a little nervous, but I really love offering the meditations. And I really love pairing it with the card readings, so I really wanted to try it with the new moon in Libra and see where it goes. Okay, the message from our Benazi 10. Her theme is beauty, which is also the theme of Libra. You are at your most lovely when you are being yourself. Ooh. The Japanese goddess of beauty, Benazi 10, reminds you that knowing, accepting, and honoring yourself as a spiritual being in a physical body requires self-care. Now is the time to support yourself by surrounding yourself with beauty and choosing to see its power in every aspect of your life. If you can commit to doing that, you will be amazed at how much more beauty arises to greet you. Open your eyes to the wonder everywhere, even in the most unexpected places. Beauty awaits to be discovered. Consider this before you turn away from a person, place, or thing. Beauty is everywhere. It is your time to find it, and the goddess Benazi 10 will help you. Wow. Yeah, so it really feels like the part of the inauthenticity and not being able to be your authentic expression and self is not being able to find the beauty and to see the beauty in things and to seeing things through this mask, right? That is clouding your vision of what it is that you're seeing in your life. And really part of this taking the mask off with the Libra is to see the beauty, to allow yourself to see more clearly. Like maybe, you know, like you can only see like this much, right? Because the mask is blocking your peripherals. But if you could see the fuller picture, you would see where the beauty is. It might be hiding, right, in the periphery of your vision. And this advice is to really start paying attention to what's in the periphery. And she's telling you what's there, and it's beauty for you guys. This is for all of the final signs of the zodiac. So we're going to see who the second goddess is. Isis, rebirth. Okay, there she is. And we're going to go ahead and read what her message is for us. Okay. The process of soul retrieval, resurrection, and rebirth is the theme recurrent through the stories of the Egyptian goddess Isis, and one that she invites you to address now. This is a powerful moment to see some of what you thought you'd lost go through a process of regeneration and live again. Like magic, the pieces of you that were considered lost in old wounds and stories are ready to be reclaimed in a healthier, more mature version. Where you were hopeless, now there is hope. Where you lost faith, you have the capacity for even more now. Where there was inequity and injustice, now you can see a better way. Where you were abandoned, now you can choose you. You are ready to face these parts of yourself and to gather them together as you step into a newer, more powerful version of yourself, your work, your relationships, and your creativity. Have courage. Let go of blame. Claim your accountability, and then co-create something better. You can do this. The goddess Isis has come to help you as a potent supporter in your growth. Wow, what a powerful message for us all. This is really talking about rebirth, a transformation, a shifting of what you thought was too wounded, too dead, too gone, too something, right? Whatever the two and blank is. It's not. It's coming back, and not only is it coming back, it's coming back as something beautiful, as Benazi Tan is telling us. We are really allowing ourselves to experience this rebirth with this new moon, and to experience the full person underneath us, underneath the masks of the masks that we've had to put on to cover up for the fact that we thought that what was underneath wasn't worth seeing, right? Wasn't worth revealing, wasn't ready to be revealed, wasn't good enough, was too wounded to be seen, right? It's almost like we've been covering up our scars, and we're ready to take off the mask, and as we take off the mask, we realize that the scars have healed, and that they've made us even more beautiful than we were before. Yeah, so that is a powerful message for us. We are going to be setting up for our meditations. So if you've never meditated, don't get in your head about it too much. This is an easy, fun practice. And I emphasize the word practice. There is no right or wrong about it. Remember that practicing, focusing on allowing yourself to imagine these things happening takes practice. It takes time to set aside, to practice, to implement, to see, to allow yourself to visualize, to sense, to feel, to experience the journey that I will be guiding us through. So if you don't see something, feel something, sorry about that. If you don't see something, feel something, if you're not quite as fully immersed in the experiences you think you should be, remind yourself that that doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong here with what it is that we're doing. You are practicing being able to imagine these things. You are practicing the habit of going within and of training the thoughts when they want to think about dinner, or they want to think about that unrelated event that happened 3 weeks ago, or they want to start planning for the future, right? Just being like, oh, okay, we're not going to do that right now, mind. Like, we're just going to be focusing on this beautiful meditative journey that we're on and see where that leads us. Not forcing things to happen, just allowing things to happen and knowing that you're going to be surprised by what comes through, and trusting in what comes through. You can always set whatever intentions you want with this, and remember that this is your journey. Whatever you experience is right for you, and if you don't feel comfortable, you can end it at any time. But I do encourage you to not beat yourself up if you feel like you're doing it wrong. There is no wrong or right when it comes to this practice. So get yourself in a comfortable position where you're not going to be disturbed for however long this video still has left. And allow yourself to set up a place that feels special to you. So whether that's getting incense or essential oils burning, or whether that's burning sage, or whether that's getting a gemstone, or whether that's just putting a picture of the person that you go to outside of yourself on an altar, or bringing a picture of your inner child, or whatever it is that feels good to you. Set that space now, and when you're ready, continue the video. I'm going to call in the elements here as we go into our meditative state. So simply close your eyes and get into a body position that's comfortable. Make any last minute adjustments to your body as you need to with your eyes closed. Making sure that you're comfortable. Making sure that you can hold this position without strain or effort for the next 10, 20 minutes. I'm going to invite you to focus on the space between your eyes at your forehead. So imagine you could look at that space. It's keeping your eyes closed, so all you can really see is darkness. But just keep your eyes focused on that space. This is like your imagination center. This is where like the screen of your mind and in your the movie of your mind plays out. So we're just keeping our eyes here right now, and I invite you to start seeing, feeling, and sensing the energy of fire. As we bring fire into this meditation and into our focus, as you watch a fire perhaps burning, or you see the images of fire in your mind, see fire that's controlled and fire that is supportive, like a candle fire or a campfire, not a wildfire. Because we are activating this energy of transformation. And even if you're seeing a wildfire, perhaps that's right for you, because that is things being rebirthed, going through the process of transformation. Nothing can ever be destroyed. It's only ever recycled. Even though what was once there no longer is there anymore, and the energy is freed up for something new. But we celebrate the energy of fire, this transformative flame, and we ask that it help us to transform our inauthenticity as we work with these goddesses. And we work with lighting the flame inside of ourselves, letting the authentic light within us be seen. We honor this element of fire. You can maybe smell it, you can hear it crackling, you can feel the heat of it. Again, keeping your focus at that space between your eyes, at your forehead, and trying to feel, see, sense, imagine fire. We honor the direction of the south, which is also ruled by the element of fire. And we move on to feeling air. So I invite you to see, feel, sense air, seeing birds perhaps, wings, angels. Feeling the wind on your face or moving through your hair, just sensing that vibration of lightness, of weightlessness, of clarity, clear energy. We ask that in this meditation we receive clear communication from ourselves, from the energies outside of ourselves that we work with through unconditional love, aligned with our highest good and the highest good of all. Feel, see, sense, and imagine air. Anything that represents air to you, just allow yourself to play with it. Allow it to unfold. Allow this air element to dance in front of you. As we activate it for our beautiful meditation, we feel the air blowing on our faces. We honor the direction of the east. I now invite you to feel, see, sense, smell the element of earth in front of you in your mind's eye. As I light sage, you might smell the sense of sage around you. You might just feel that you are being grounded as we activate and embody and visualize this earth element. Whatever earth means to you, perhaps you're smelling soil, dirt, grass, flowers. Perhaps you're seeing your favorite place out in the wilderness, in the wild, whatever earth means to you, just feel it and see it and sense it in front of you as we activate the grounding, practical nature that earth brings us, and we give thanks to the direction of the north. Last but not least, visualizing water. Whatever water feels like, whatever visual you want. Go to your favorite body of water, or feel the rain. Visualize it. We activate this water element in our meditation. We ask that our emotions be purified as we go through this process, this inner inquiry of inauthenticity, as we prepare to let go of the inauthenticity in our lives with this new moon. When we thank the direction of the west, keeping your eyes focused on this imagination center. I invite you to visualize a mirror sitting in front of you. So going ahead and just seeing yourself where you are seated, lying down. Maybe the mirror is floating above you. Maybe it's sitting in front of you. But there is a mirror reflecting you. Perhaps you are even outside of the space you are in. Perhaps you're in a different location now and there's a mirror there. Allow yourself to look at yourself in this mirror. We're going to be vulnerable and allow ourselves to see ourselves without any clothes on. So just for a moment, work on that visual. Full-length mirror has appeared. Perhaps it's grown to fit the reflection of your entire body. And you see yourself naked in front of this beautiful mirror. And add whatever details you want to the mirror, whatever colors, textures, materials. Have fun with this. This is all about using our faculty of imagination to go within and to work on healing and setting intentions with the moon and our higher selves and the goddesses and whoever we talk to outside of ourselves. So we see ourselves naked in front of this mirror now. And we're going to notice that scars are starting to form. So wherever you feel a scar, or see a scar, just allow yourself to see your scarred body. Each scar represents some sort of event or person, relationship, dream that went sideways. Scar, wounding, represents an emotional wound in your life or a physical wound. See them forming all over your beautiful body. Perhaps there's bruises as well. Perhaps there's fresh scrapes that have not yet even scarred. Just allow yourself to see these. They might be physically actually on your body, and they might be energetic. You might be just seeing things that you can't see in the physical world, but they're right now appearing in this mirror, this beautiful magical mirror. And now I invite you to visualize the mask and the outfit that you put on to hide these scars. So as you look at yourself in the mirror, a mask is starting to form over your face to hide the scars that might be there. Allow the mask to form into whatever shape it wants to, or you want it to. It's got feathers perhaps, or a unique design, or colors or gems. Just allow yourself to see this mask covering up the scars on your face, and then seeing the outfit that you're wearing that matches, covering up the parts of your body that are scarred. Allow yourself to see this mask and this masquerade outfit clearly. You might have a sense for what these scars are. You might know what wounds you're covering up. You might not. You might also know how you're covering up. So this mask might be very obvious to you, whereas it might be very mystical and symbolic rather than a physical representation of the costume you put on to hide your scars emotionally. We're just working with the energies of inauthenticity and masking things and letting our ego rule our worlds. So now in the mirror, you can see a reflection of a woman standing behind you. She is the Japanese goddess Baron-Reid. She is smiling and she's so very beautiful. You can feel from her presence beauty emanating from her pore, from the energy all around her. You can see her smiling at you. You have a sense, can see straight through your costume and mask to the scars and even beyond them. You have a sense that she sees your body purified and perfect. And then behind you in the mirror, you can also see on your opposite side the Egyptian goddess Isis. She is also smiling. She too, you have a sense, can see through your mask to the scars underneath and beyond the scars to the beauty that lies beneath you, within you. They both motion for you to take off the mask and the outfit one more time and allow yourself to stand naked in front of this mirror, fully scarred. And as you take off this mask, it's going to be picked up by Isis. She has moved it to an altar, which is set up on top of some sticks. You know that she is about to burn this costume and this mask. And you allow yourself to see in the reflection of this mirror as you stand before it, unclothed, with all your scars for the world to see. You see the mask that has been hiding it start to burn. Again, watching in through the mirror, Isis performing a ritual to help you to release this inauthentic expression of yourself so that you can be seen fully for who you are. Baron-Reid now motions for you in the mirror to follow her, to walk away from the mirror for a moment towards a beautiful pool that is somewhere around you. It's just formed. Just imagine it happening. See this beautiful pool. You can tell that the water is pure and pristine. You know that it has healing properties without knowing how you know that. You know it's going to be calming and soothing to your whole body to immerse yourself in this water. So feel, see, and sense yourself sinking into this beautiful healing pool that Baron-Reid has prepared for you. Perhaps there are flower petals, perhaps there's a scent of the water, perhaps you can feel the warmth, the vibration of the minerals in the water. Allow yourself to go under the water so that your entire body is immersed for a moment, feeling yourself fully encased in this healing water. Allow yourself to experience this for a few moments, knowing that you can breathe easily under this water. It's magic water, so you don't have to worry about suffocating or breathing. You're in this beautiful healing bath. Feeling the healing all around you, the warmth of the water, the power of the molecules. Feeling the beauty all around you. And you can feel tingling all throughout your body. And you know, without being able to see, but you know that these scars are healing, that they are being transformed, that your body, your being, is going to emerge from this pool more beautiful than you have ever seen yourself. Feeling for just a few more moments the effects of this pool all around you, the healing of these scars. Allow yourself to come up out of the pool and once again to see yourself in the mirror. But what is reflected now is a brilliant, shining, bright, radiant, most beautiful version of you have ever seen. The scars have healed, or the ones that are still there add a certain wisdom, beauty, and grace to your being and your body, and you're seeing and appreciating their beauty. Allow yourself to see this image of you without any wounds and without any need to cover up anymore. What does that feel like in your body? How does that look in the mirror? What does it feel like in your being? You are beautiful, and you are able to see your beauty. No more hiding. We're covering up your wounds, really embracing and embodying the magic within you. Continue to feel this reflection. Feel it throughout your pores. Know that as you look back up on the altar where Isis stands, there is nothing but a pile of ash where this costume, where this inauthentic expression that you've been using to hide your wounds, thinking that they're not beautiful, thinking that you're not beautiful, that you are wounded, allowing them to be rebirthed as you came out of that pool healed. Seeing the beauty of your being now reflected in this mirror. Perhaps for the first time, you look in your eyes and see all of the wonder and beauty there. You look at your naked being and you find no flaws. You feel your beauty all around you, not just physically. You feel it energetically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And when you are ready, I invite you to simply bring your awareness back into your body, keeping your eyes closed, but becoming more aware of the space that you are in, the sounds, the sensations. When you are ready, keeping your eyes closed, slowly bring movement back into your hands, back into your feet, back into your body. And only when you are ready, opening your eyes and coming out of this meditative journey, knowing that this new, beautiful, purified you, the reborn you, is going to have new experiences of authenticity from now for the next 6 months until the full moon in Libra. Sitting with that knowledge as you open your eyes and come back into the space around you, feeling reborn, knowing the beauty that lies within. As always, Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.